At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Returning it from the 4. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Headed out right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. Oh, they're going for this. They connect for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Walker running right. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the gun, Smith. Fires over the middle, caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Smith to the air now. Pass complete to Walker. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. And again, it's Smith. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Smith on 3rd and short. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight.
Off play action, it's Fields. Defense too much, the Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Out. Tonight.
Fields now, 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Here we go.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And they are there to bring him to a halt at the 26. Working quickly here. A 3rd down run with Harris. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up 4th down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 4th down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away.
Angel. Tonight.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Walker hauls it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing off the play fake here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Myers to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he'll get it up to the 27. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Austin's there to haul it in. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action, Fields. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Walker on 1st down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Seahawks leading near the break. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, hey.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, they definitely Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A give left side for Hall. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now here's Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fourth down, Rodgers. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Finds his target, Hall.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Calvin Austin on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They're carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. Fields now on 3rd. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too, but now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Coming right is Hall. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go, son. Hey, Chen. All right.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Harris once more. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hurry up.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Fields now on 4th. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. First down throw for Fields. Completed here to Pickens. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. George Pickens, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Jack 300! Jack 300! Look at this!
Throwing once again, Rodgers. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, you block over here.
Off play action, Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Going left side, Williams with it. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they've become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole nother set of issues for defenses.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, son. Go.
Back to throw it. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. What's right? Set.
Running left is Harris. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, son. Right.
Off play action, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. The Jets get there and bring him down. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields out of the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Rodgers set to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6. Looking to throw. He puts some juice on it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away.
Hey, yo.
He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Hey, you want the win, yo? I'm getting sleepy as hell, man.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Nigga, I'm asking you, do you want to win the game? Because I want to quit. Nigga, I'm sleepy. That's what I'm saying.
This one's hauled in on the left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Shit, I'm about to get out this shit.
That's like for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower,